Today's been a pretty powerful day. I've been asking for clarity like crazy because I'm done with my contract of 49 days in one place. And so I just have to be. I know it's on the way. That's all I know. It's like it's on the way and I can't insert my thought. So the bathtub was really powerful today. I already did one video, very powerful stuff that's not been released. But this has also not been released. This came through. So I don't know what your life was growing up in your childhood in your home. I know what mine was like. Tumultuous, abuse, torture, until my mom shot my dad. That was when I was in 5th grade. That was the last day of torture or violence or abuse in my childhood. But whatever is in your life, it is. So that's all you can know. But here's the world we have created. Who you are when we are introduced to the world is what we become. So let's just take it this way. Me, Cari, as a little girl, yes, I had a mom and many dads, but I started kindergarten at 4. Who was I at 4? I was a little girl who loved to sing and perform. I got in front of the microphone, made people sit down, and I'd sing the same song over and over. That was who I was. I loved to be out there. I was a victim of abuse. I had these badges that were who I was. I was the youngest of 3 girls. My sisters, they had their badges. Donna was a reader. I was very creative. I made doll houses out of cardboard boxes, engineer brain. So you go to kindergarten at 4 years old or 5, and you're put in this class, and of course I'm insecure because I'm icky. You're put in front of all these kids that have been raised, told how wonderful they are, and how pretty they are, and how many things they have. And so they elevate because they feel good about themselves. And those of us who are in rags and poor, we don't feel so good, so our vibration's way down there. So when you don't feel good about yourself, people tend to rise above you because you let them. But their story is different because they get to say the world they live in. They get to live in this house. They get to go to this church. They have all this money. They live on a golf course, whatever. My point is, the point of this whole video is when we are born, we know who we are by 4. We know who we are. We know those things that are strong for us. But we don't get to go, this is what came through in the tub and it's just coming back. You throw us into this public works, this pie, where sometimes we're put in uniforms where we have to conform and be like everybody else. So that thing that was our fire that burned at us, it goes away because it's not acceptable here. What we need to do, what we have to do is that little unit you've given birth to, it doesn't belong to you. It's got its own path. You don't get to own it. It knows its way. You need to leave it alone. Don't tell it it's going to school. Don't tell it it's getting married and having children. See what it is. See what it migrates to. And then allow it to migrate to the other kids that are migrating to that. That is their school. That is their village. Not public school to where we walk in and we see how different we are. And every single one of us is this. Because we're supposed to fit into this world where now we, as a new class system in this building, get to decide who's the best and who's the worst and who's the not even deserving to be alive. Because we created this world to where that is what matters. We are all unique individuals that have special talents and skills. We are not to be put in a box ever. We're to be left to our instincts because we'll find our way. We are not to do public school. We're not supposed to be taught what they need to teach us. We know the way. Everything about our planet is wrong. Every single thing. And this is why I've been alone for 4 years on March 17th. And God, I hope it doesn't last that long. I don't know what's up. But I have to keep doing this work because I disappeared, I was summoned, and I surrendered. When you surrender, you walk in a whole other world. You walk in a different world. You're in this world, but not of it. You can't even imagine.